All right, shalom, shalom. Before I get started with this lesson, I'm going to give all honor and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Chakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders with Millstone, and peace, love, and salutations towards your hopeful let's be pushing the truth. I'm the brother Zakaria, coming at you from the GMS Campbell in the church. And as you can see, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, I'm back at it with another lesson. Now, today's lesson, as you can see on the screen right here, we're going to go right back into this Revelation 11 and continue on this breakdown overview that I've been doing, okay? So in the last video, I did Revelation 11, 8 through 10. So in this video, I'm going to do, Lord willing, I do Revelation 11, starting at 11, all the way down to verse 13, okay? And before I get even started with this lesson, I just want to say I am on a plantation. You know, I just got some downtime, some alone time, you know, to do a lesson. So again, you know, if you hear noises or whatnot, for the viewers, just ignore that. And I'm going to try, you know, the best of my ability to continue this lesson. So Lord willing, be edified. So without further ado, this Revelation 11, and starting at verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. Now, I believe the last video I mentioned the 3 days and a half, which again represents 350 years, okay? And during that 350 year time frame, we was in captivity, all right? Hardcore bondage, hardcore slavery, all right? Excuse me. We was in hardcore slavery, all right? That's where you had the slave trade, okay? They came over here to quote unquote America. They killed off, you know, Gad, Reuben, you know, a lot of Buffalo, etc., man. All right, they brought the head tribe over here, which represents Judah, okay, and so on and so forth. So we was in captivity. Now, continuing on. Matter of fact, I'm going to just reread it. Verse 11, and after 3 days and a half, which I already explained, the spirit of life from the Most High, which is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, that the whole world ignorantly called God and Jesus Christ, okay? His true name is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, right? It says, enter into them. All right, now, who's that them is talking about? It's talking about the elect, okay? Because those are the only ones who's going to be glorifying and worshiping Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, and won't take that and won't take that CHIP, all right, that they're about to push, okay? And yes, man, all right, life enter into us. Lord willing, we be a part of that number. Because what? This speaking back to what? The valley of dry bones that is mentioned in Ezekiel the 37th chapter, excuse me. Okay? Because we was in that dead state of mind, you know, before the sinews got put on us, before our actual flesh got put on us, all right? Before we got quickened in the spirit. All right, the word quickened going into being made alive. All right, because what? We was once dead in that dead state of mind. All right, the congregation of the dead. Now I'm gonna continue on in verse 11. It says, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. Okay, now the great fear that fell upon them in that verse is about the Gentiles, okay, the heathens, because they're going to see the glory of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua within us, okay? And I'm going to say this, they already see the glory of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua within us, man. Look what's going on throughout the whole earth right now, all right? This message is being brought out. This new song, all right, which is a beautiful song, is being sung day and night, okay, with new rhythms, okay? But it's all we're all glorifying and singing the same song under Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, and they know that, all right? These other heathens know that, okay? And excuse me, again, if you keep hearing certain noises, all right, you know, I am on a plantation, but continuing on, it says, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. Yes. Okay, so they're going to see the glory of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua within the elect, okay? Because everything starts with the elect, all right? Of course, you have Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, all right? Because there is an order, which Lord willing, I get that in Corinthians, all right? But after that, you know, there's an order, you know, the elect, all right? Men, women, and children, okay? There's an actual order that these people out here don't understand, all right? Now, it says, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. And also, these other heathens, they're going to see us get beamed up. Okay, that's been mentioned in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, which I'm going to get right now. It's Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, starting at verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and make no account of his labors. Yes, all right. So all of us are standing in great boldness right quick. Excuse me, somebody's coming. Just give me 1 second. Right quick.
Good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking on you, make sure you're straight.
Yeah, I
You
appreciate
like,
that.
shit, I can get paid for seeing. Yeah, making sure you all right.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
Did they ever show you, Trevor said they ever showed you the pass down?
The pass down.
This right here.
All right, shalom. My apologies about that. It's like you. Again, I am on the plantation, but we're just gonna continue on where we left off at. So, this is Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, starting at verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. Yes, all right. And who's constantly afflicting us? Esau, Edom, man. All right, and these other heathens that's joined hand in hand with this devil, man. Okay, they love afflicting Israel. They love trying to cut us off of being a nation. They love oppressing us. They love making us do this, that, and the third. All right, but it's okay though. Lord willing, we all exercise, endurance. We all exercise, patience, because at the end of all this is going to come a great reward, man. All right, because all of us ultimately want to get beamed up out of here. All right, when I say beamed up, I mean get saved, man. All right, because the Savior is coming. All right, the only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. All right, so verse 2, when they, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. Yeah, so when these heathens, all right, including these 2/3, all right, hey, when they see certain individuals get beamed up and getting saved and getting delivered, hey, their heart's gonna be jumping at their chest, man. All right, just like on those cartoons back in the day. Prime example, Tom and Jerry. All right, when his heart be beating out his chest, you can actually see his heart, and it's trying to break out of his chest. Okay, you gotta use your imagination, but they're gonna be so afraid, man. Their heart's gonna be fucking beating out their chest, man. They're gonna be nervous. They're gonna be passing out, fainting, heart attacks. Okay. And a lot of our own people, hey, that's going to happen to our people as well, man. All right, the 2/3 of Yasharallah, the 2/3 of Israel, okay? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? But when they, continuing on, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, all right? Whose salvation? Yasharallah. Starting with the elect, man, okay? Again, Yahweh Shah is coming back. And this place is going to be destroyed by nuclear thermal fire by those missiles, man. Via the chariots. All right? So, I'm going to continue on. And yes, they're going to be amazed, all right? They're going to be like, what in the world? What? How come I'm not getting beat? How come I'm not getting saved? All right? Because we've been telling you, starting with our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, all the way on down, including their teachers, that God don't love everybody. He only loves Israel, man. Okay? And for those who are within that fold, all right, who within Israel, all right, within the temple, hey, serving Yahweh Shem Yahushua, those are the ones that are going to be saved, all right. Hey, for those who's not worshiping Yahweh Shem Yahushua and worshiping this devil, hey, there's a reward for that too, all right. And that reward is going to be the sting of death, all right, or should I say, death by pain. Okay, I'm gonna continue on. So far beyond all that they look for, yes. So it's going to go out their heads, man. Okay? They're going to be like, dang, I did not expect this at all. I did not expect. Here it is. I hired this dude, and I've been giving him hell, taking money out his paycheck, arguing with him, and he gets saved and I don't. Okay? That's how real it's going to be, man. It might be somebody up the street that's giving you hell. They're going to see you get delivered, man. All right? But, it says, so far beyond all that they look for, because what are these people looking for when that time comes? They think they're going to get saved too. Nope. Incorrect. And I have to say it like that because it's just the ultimate truth, man. All right. Now, if you're an Israelite, okay, and if it's ordained for you to be saved, you're going to get saved. Because we're not exempt either. That's why we say, Lord willing, we get saved, man. And also, Lord willing, we be a part of the elect. All right. Now, I'm gonna go back to Revelation, the 11th chapter. Hit the wrong thing. Let me see. It says, Revelation 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, the elect. And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. All right. The heathens seeing the deliverance, or should I say the great deliverance of Yahweh Shem Yahushua towards those who believe in him. Okay. The elect is going to be beamed up. The elect man, woman, and child, man. Including that great multitude. All right. The 1/3. Okay. Hey, because there is an order, and there's going to be other believers out there. So, hey, a great salvation is coming. All right. Continue on verse 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. Hey, we just read the strangeness of our own salvation, right? And that cloud represents the chariots. Okay? He's not going to come back on some floating clouds, riding horses. All right, what they call them? Pegasus? The horses with wings, if I'm saying that right. So it ain't gonna be no flying Pegasus, all right, coming back with little babies. They got, little naked babies with, angel wings and stuff like that. No, man. Okay? It's gonna be the chariots that you people ignorantly call UFOs, man. All right? That's what's coming. All right? And the main man to do that is the man of war, man. Hey, Yahweh Shai. Because he is like our Father, our Creator, which is Yahweh. Okay? So he's going to come back in that war format, ready to obliterate this place, man. All right. So it says, and they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. Yes. Again, a chariot, and their enemies beheld them. They're going to be like, whoa. They're going to, big old mouth drop, eyes wide. Okay. Every eye shall see. Matter of fact, I believe that's in Revelation 1. Give me a second. 1 and... let me see, 7. Yep. Just Revelation 1 and verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also flesh. All right. And for those who pierced Yahweh Shai on the cross back in the day, they are here today, man. All right. The prophets who was prophesying back in the day, they're prophesying again today. All right. For those who believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua back then, they're gonna believe them today. Lord willing, we be a part of that number, man. And also, for those who rejected Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they're all back too. Okay? Because, here in Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America, they're not really physically crucifying people here. Okay? They're not gathering up, prisoners and nailing them, things towards that nature. All right? So this is spiritual. All right? This is reincarnation. Continuing on. And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, amen. Because it's going to be a great deliverance, a great appearance. In 2 Thessalonians, it mentioned the brightness of his coming, which represents that power and glory that our very own power will have, okay? Because he's worthy to be glorified. He's worthy to be praised, man. All right? Now, I'm going to continue on, probably close this lesson on out, before we get real busy here. Let me see, Revelation 11. And verse 13. And in the same hour was there a great earthquake. All right, and it's not talking about the earthquakes that you might see in articles or hear on the news, a 4.6 and magnitude, 8.8 magnitude, 11, whatever the case might be. All right. It's talking about the whole earth, because the whole earth is going to be rocking to and fro. Because remember, I mentioned something about those missiles. All right. So once those missiles hit certain places on the earth, it's going to be rocking to and fro, man. Okay. That's how the reality is going to be at your doorstep, at our doorstep. Okay. It says, and the 10th part of the city fell. Yes, represents America. All right. Because this place will fall. Okay, it ain't no recovering, ain't no coming back as a little horn, none of that, man. Okay, this place is gonna get obliterated, wiped off the map. Okay, it says, And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000, which is the complete number. It says, and the remnant were affrighted, and gave glory to the Most High of heaven. Yeah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All right, call on Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shah. We're gonna be jumping for praise and glory, but right here it says affrighted because we're gonna be nervous. All right. This big this is the Most High show. All right. So it's gonna be one of those intense moments in the show where it's gonna be like, whoa, it's making cold sweats and making you really, really nervous. So we're gonna be nervous, man. Okay. We're gonna be nervous. It's about to go down in these latter days. We are in the latter days, but it's gonna intensify, man. Okay. The goal is not done being tried in the furnace net. Okay. Hey, the elect is still out there, and a lot of us gonna be tried, man. All right, in the hour of temptation, and a lot of us gonna see those missiles in the sky, man. Okay, we just gotta keep believing, man. That's for me too. All right, again, none of us ain't exempt from the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. Scripture says whether it be good or evil, so none of us are exempt. Okay, but matter of fact, I'll just read verse 4. I know I said I was gonna go to verse 13, but I'm gonna read one more and close it out. Verse 14, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe come quickly. All right, which is going into those on wars, man. World War I, World War II is already passed, but now we're seeing World War III, man. Okay, we're seeing the beginning effects of World War III, and once it go down, man, hey, that's it. Okay, now Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm gonna close out. We give all honor, glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Chakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace, love, salutations towards you who for let's been pushing the truth. All right. With that, shalom.